4,000 of years ago, the first human being came to the earth. We have always been social creatures and like to live together and move around. And for a long time, horse and cart or just walking worked fine. But as time went by, the transportation has been constantly in development. 1878, the first car was produced. It was a German guy called Benz who was responsible for this breakthrough. For 40 to 50 years, it has been experimented up and down to find the ultimate car, and the car market exploded in the 1920s. Cars of all sizes and shapes were driven around on the roads. Food, people, messages and posts came much faster around, and the development was incredible. But then, the dark side of the medal came. The cars used petrol, and it was very, very expensive for the people's wallet and the environment. Now we have to change the way of thinking, explore new roads, as Knut Erik Vestergaard did from Denmark. 1991, the first electric vehicle rolled out at the factory, a Kevit. After a few years, the production moved from Denmark to Norway, and the Kevit transformed to a Buddy. A Buddy doesn't use any petrol, instead it goes on power. It's a EUV, electric urban vehicle. So you can feel really good while you're almost driving noiseless around in the neighborhood, so you don't let out any CO2. We have specialized it to be a city vehicle. A fully charged battery holds for 74 miles. But the statistics says that very rarely a person does more than 12 miles per trip. So it's more than enough power for that. There is room for 3 people in a Buddy. So if you have a partner or a kid, just bring them too. And of course you have room for a shopping bag or 4. All around the cities you can find different charging stations. For example, in Oslo, we have 103 different ones, and you can charge up your Buddy anytime for free. You have several of options of parking. You can, for example, park your Buddy sideways, or you can go to the motorcycle parking. That's because a Buddy is not registered as a car. And of course, the parking is normally free. So that means it's really easy to find a spot to put your Buddy. In Norway, the government gives you some benefits if you have a Buddy. For example, you can drive in all public transport lines and it's free of all charges for the national ferries and toll. Some people believe that a Buddy can't keep up with the rest of the traffic, but that's wrong. Often you can cruise along in 40 to 50 miles per hour and just wave goodbye to the rest of the queue. We had to think new and creative, and we ended up with this product for the future. So if you want to get around safe and easy in the city and sometimes have a kid or some food with you, come and try this new electric urban vehicle. So do yourself and the environment a favor, get a Buddy.